either.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. I had trouble starting the session and getting the stream up. We are back for qualifying Group A. Once again, my apologies. So yeah, I got drivers already on the track. What was our
Yeah,
first
Group
driver to
A.
go out?
First driver
Oh my God, there's a
was
lot of people tanking. Look at all these guys
actually
tanking
no, it
pieces.
was actually Blake. It was actually the first driver that went out in qualifying.
A lot of guys
So
already
Blake,
tanking the laps. Just trying
Blake
to
is gonna
get.
round out the last couple corners. He's gonna come to his first lap as Agent will follow suit. A lot of these guys are backing off right now. Smart call by them. They don't have any resets in qualifying or the race. If they wreck out here, they will not be able to participate in the race here tonight. As Blake is gonna take the green, heading into the first corner. And as you can see, obviously by everyone's gonna be running the reds because the reds are gonna be are severely faster than the blacks right now. Ooh, Blake runs a little wide off of turn number 5. And he's gonna head into the double right-hander. He's gonna scrape the inside wall a little bit, but keeps the car clean for the most part. Coming out, he's gonna round out into Bayshore Drive.
One of the toughest corners. Able to get it down packed. See where this lap puts him.
Yeah, we'll see. These guys don't have a lot of time. They only have about 4.5 minutes left to get these heater laps in. As both Blake and Agent will come off the front of the corner. Blake is gonna hit a
117.
117. He's gonna hit a 112. First time we've seen the 112s here today.
And there's the answer that everybody was waiting for. Can it be hit? Is the 112 possible? Agent has just shown
Agent
that
has
it
just
is. Got Ford behind. It's at 114. Oh, slams the wall.
oh
Yeah, that seems to be a consistent mistake by Ford. A little bit too hot into one. Kind of overdrives that and slams that outside wall.
it looks like Deuce has no reset counted against him. It looks like Deuce has. But yeah, like we said before, the car to beat this race and pretty much like the entire season is going to be Agent. Agent is like the heavy favorite coming in this race. Last season's champion. First guy to ever hit the 112s on this track so far. We'll see if anyone else can hit that range today. But as of right now, Agent
That
is
last
sitting pretty comfortable on the pole. As he's gonna head on pit road. As we only have 3 minutes left in in Group A qualifying. We'll get the Group B, and then we'll head to the Fast Six right afterwards.
115.296.
Francesco, a pretty solid time as Flicks has the slowest time right now. Can he improve this time? Looks like he won't. He will stay in the 117s.
See Dale, come on. Coming up on another lap. There's only a certain amount of laps you get for the tires. You got to come down for more as there's a slide. Beast slides, no
Oh,
damage.
no damage. Keeps the car clean. Good job by Beast. Although that will hinder his lap, though. As like we said, there's very limited amount of laps due to a limited time constraint. So these guys are only going to get about like one, maybe two more laps left in this session. As Flex is going to take. Oh. Apologies for that. My headphones just suddenly came off.
Oh,
As
Agent popped a bump.
Flex is going to head on to Dan Weldon Drive.
Agent popped a nasty bump. Almost crashed it. It's going to come down for another set of tires, I believe.
Yeah. And as Flick's going to come across the line, We'll see if he improves this time by.
No
He
improvement.
won't. He's still going to stay in the 117s.
Del Camone, no improvement. Beast coming out the final corner. See if he can
See if he
find improvement. I believe
one
this was
of
the lap he crashed, so I do not know if it's going to be. Yeah,
yeah,
I
see
might
if
have
we
to
can get
settle for
improvement
another
there.
one.
But luckily for Beast, though, he will get one, maybe two more laps if he hits a very good lap this time by.
That was a beautiful corner by Blake.
Oh yeah, he's going quickly through those corners.
Going up into the
Very,
final turn. A little bit shallow coming in. Very wide exit coming out. There
I
was
think
improvement
that's.
on the board.
I think it will still be a pretty solid run, though. We'll see if he improves.
Improvement
He will go
114. He
114.
goes third. Gonna
Gonna head
sit
up, jump up to
behind.
third, right behind his Chip Ganassi teammate Ford, who set a 113.7.
Flick's coming for another lap. Let's see if he can find improvement this time. Ran a little bit wide coming through the S section. Tight S section. Really good final corner. Comes out onto the front straightaway.
Rolled the curb a little bit.
See where he stands. Improvement goes
Jumps up to
fifth.
fifth. As Deuce
Oh, crash in the
Williams
back. Dale
is.
Camone. Hard
Oh,
into
they'll
the
come on around in
barriers.
the final corner.
Caution does not wave yet.
Severely damaged on the left rear.
Beast goes second. 113.4.
Oh, what a lap by Beast. And it looks like Beast will get another lap here.
Dale Camone will be out. Group A checkered. Dale Camone just crashes before the checkered. So
Yeah,
he will.
unfortunate for Dale. He will not be able to participate in tonight's festivities. Seems like it. As Dude's gonna come off the final corner, no improvement by him. As race control is just announced, Dale is unofficially out until the quality sessions are over.
So he will be on the list for review after Group B and the Fast Six go and set their laps. Once both those sessions finish, officials will go back, review, see what the cause for the crash was. If the cause was deemed not his fault, he will be allowed to continue into the race. But for right now, he will have to wait for that review period, as everybody of Group 1 has finished.
And Group 2 is about to start momentarily. Now, Group 1 consists of some pretty solid heavy hitters like Agent, Ford, and Blake, and Beast as well. And Group 2 seems to be more, like we said before, on the more like less experienced side, but we still have some pretty solid veterans like Kimmy. Anthony is also in that second session. Just let me know when we're good.
All right, sorry for those technical difficulties. We are now returned. Group B cars are at the end of the road getting ready for the command to go. Ryder's going to start us off. Ryder's going to be starting us off. It's going to be Nico Poop second. Ollie going to continue down. It's going to be Zed behind him. Go on to discharge, and they are ready and good.
Rolling off of pit road. Ryder Lee driving to number 7.
See a lot of guys tanking.
McLaren.
Nico's gonna go on by. You know, not everybody can tank their lap, so take it if you need it. Nico,
Exactly.
Nico pops the wall a little bit there. Ali as well. A little bit of contact actually between Ali and Discharge as they were coming into that section. Now it's a double right hand section. See Discharge trying to find his way around Ali. It
Looks
looks
like he's
like
gonna fall behind for now, but looks like he's gonna go for the pass. Looks like Ollie's gonna let him by. As Discharge is gonna head on into Bayshore Drive. He's gonna head into turn number 11. Falling behind Nico. Nico slams in the outside wall. It's gonna be very slow coming off that corner right there. Discharge is gonna flow right by him. And Ollie looks like he's gonna trail behind Nico for right now as these guys are coming into the final corner. Gonna come on their first quali lap here in the session.
and there's that bar that you have. So you have where it's draft and you have where it's dirty air. You have to find that sort of, split in between the both. You don't want to be too close to them, but you also want to be in a range where you can at least pick up some draft on those straights to where it would benefit you, in that portion of gaining some time, but also not affecting you too much in the corners. You see Nico's kind of around that area. He's in the draft area, but he's not too close where he'd either run into Discharge or he'd be too close where he, catch some of that dirty air and mess up his turn. But
yeah, as these guys are gonna come off roundabout turns 4 and 5. It's gonna head into turns 7. Turns 8 and 9. Into the double right-hander. Their charge is gonna go close to the wall, and Nico is gonna take that corner a little more caution. As these guys are round about the double right-hander, it's gonna be the trickiest corner around that entire track. I would say is that exit off of turn number 9, because a lot of people are gonna be hitting that wall throughout the duration of the race.
see Discharge coming through the final couple corners. Turn 14. Nice corner, widen out the exit. Very close to the wall. That was a very good corner. Let's see where that puts him on time. Remember, these guys are competing to get into the Fast 6. Discharge.
Right, as of right now, the last guy in the Fast 6 is Chesko with a 1:14. Agent JF still has the fastest lap. The only guy so far who has hit the 112s range. And right now, Ryder secures that last spot in the Fast 6 with a 1:14.8.
You watch Kimmy go through the final corner. He had to get out the gas a little bit. See where that puts him on the board. Comes across the line. It's going to go, 15th. I think it might have been a tank lap. We'll see what happens this lap. See, turn one actually very clean. Nice on those curves. Not too much where you'd spin, but just enough where you get that rotation.
Zed recently got by Ali in turns 8 and 9. They were bound for a couple corners there, but Zed was able to get by him, and Ali just let him go. Didn't want to get caught up in the instant right there, as Discharge and Nico are going to come off the final corner. We'll see if both of these guys can improve. Nico's actually going to head down per road.
Improvement for Discharge. 113.9 puts him 4th.
And as of right now, Ryder still holds that last spot in the Fast 6. As Kimmy is going to be coming up on the last couple of corners here on Dan Weldon Straight. Heading into turns 12 and 13, heading to turn 14. Very solid corner by Kimmy coming off the final corner. We'll see if this is an improvement.
It's a nice exit. Put up right against the wall. See where he sets down that time.
He will
Goes
set a 6.
So he's going to put Ryder out. Now Kimmy's going to be on that chopping block. And it's not like, where you're in the race, you got the points constantly flipping. These things flip after each lap. So if you're on your last lap, somebody else just finished their last lap, and you had a bad lap, somebody knocks you out, now you're just done. So,
yeah.
And, when these guys go to the top, when these guys go to the Fast 6, any crash in the Fast 6 does not count towards the race. So these guys will still be able to continue on into the race. So Fast 6 is about get up and go. And you don't got much time. Fast 6 session is going to be significantly less than. Huge crash.
Crashed in turn number 9. He has some front wing damage. I don't think that will be counted towards the race. The caution will be flown.
Yeah, he was 8th for the time.
Running 8th. I don't know if he'll count towards a reset though, as none of the suspension tires got damaged, as it looks like he might get a free respawn here. Yeah, Anthony and Zed will get a respawn as well. Zed apparently wrecked out. As we only have a minute and 30 seconds left in this quali session. As of right now, Agent JF is still holding that pole position, with Kimmy holding the last spot in the Fast 6 right now with a 1:14.1. See if anyone can beat that time to secure themselves a spot in the Fast 6.
This is where nerves are up. The nerves are starting to go up. People are looking to point their way into the Fast 6. A lot of people. Ryder now has to point his way back in. Kimmy's just looking to improve to get himself back, further in. You want to be more in than you want to be fighting to, at least on the defense, I should say. People like Discharge, Ford, Beast and Agent, they're safe. I'd say they're pretty safe unless, a lot of people went crazy fast.
Discharge
As
went to the
Discharge
top.
jumps to the top, insane lap, 1:12.6. That's going to point him even further in.
What a lap by Discharge. That was a phenomenal lap. Second person today, to hit the 112s range, and he went faster than Asian. So Discharge is definitely going to be someone to look for in the race.
And he's just gonna call it. He's done. He said, I'm done. I got my lap. I'm in. I don't want to worry about nothing. I don't want to crash. I'm just gonna bring this back down to pits. I'm coming to you guys. And that is smart.
Looks like Ryder is going to be going rapidly through the last couple corners here, as also
Nico
Zed
points his way in.
There we go. Nico's got the last spot in right now for 1:14.096. Can Kimmy improve this time to get himself back into Fast 6? We'll see. He's got 10 seconds left, so he will get another lap.
Kimmy doesn't go in. He's got this last lap to point his way back in.
Zed is going to cross that line. We'll see if Ryder's going to be very close. Oh, just
Ryder,
barely.
that's his lap. That's it for Ryder. Everybody else behind Ryder, that's it. Ollie's got one more chance to go in.
1 second left for Ryder. 1 second too shy. Now he will not be able to make the Fast 6 here.
Nico on his last lap. I believe that's gonna be the wall. That's gonna hurt him.
Oh, that's gonna hurt him. But I think as long as anyone below doesn't improve as of right now, Nico holds that last spot in. We'll see how Kimmy is doing, because Kimmy is only about just a couple hundredths behind Nico right now, as he's going to be rapidly going.
Yeah, no, that was starting to get tense. Kimmy, good left-hander right there, coming up into the S's. This last corner is where Kimmy has been bit the most. Let's see if he can nail it right up next to the wall.
Right here.
He's gonna swing it wide.
Swing it wide. Pretty good exit by Kimmy. We'll see if he improves. If he does, he'll be in the Fast 6.
Goes in fifth.
Road up to fifth.
Points Nico out. Nico.
Now Blake is the last guy in.
Zed improved, does not make his way in. Ryder goes third. What a lap. Ryder goes third.
Ryder just jumped up to third.
Points Blake out. So the top 6 is going to be Discharge, Agent, Ryder, Beast, Ford, and Kimmy. That's that switch I was talking about. These laps tick just like that. Discharge put down a phenomenal lap. Unbelievable lap. Agent, as well as those two fastest, put in a 1:12. 1:12s that we thought almost weren't even possible. These guys went deep into the 1:12s. Ryder put down an insane lap after having a struggled practice. They weren't really able to figure it out that much. And then Ryder just set down a insane lap for that team. Beast stays in, Ford stays in, and Kimmy pointed his way in just last second. A lot of these guys starting to, they're starting to learn it a little bit more, starting to figure it out.
As these guys gonna head down pit road, and after this, we will head right to the Fast 6. As of right now, the Fast 6 is Discharge, Agent, Ryder, Beast, Ford, and Kimmy. These guys will be competing to see who will get the pole here tonight.
The disappointment, somebody like Nico, and especially that team after practice, that 1:13.8 would have, given them some, it would have given them some competition into this Fast 6. But, as they go through the race, they'll figure it out. They'll get faster. Zed, definitely a lot of disappointment there as well. And the Firestone Fast 6.
Discharge, Agent, Ryder, Beast, Ford, and Kimmy are to head to the rear and the pit road for the Fast 6. Fast 6 will be beginning shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, and we are back. Fast six starting to get lined up. Everybody's starting to get finished lined up on their tires. Teams have put on a fresh set of tires, getting ready for the final qualifying round. Crashes in this round will not count towards the race, so these guys are probably going to be get up and go, as the time is going to be limited for them. I believe it's
As
going to be
this is going
5
to be the
minutes on the
last
time.
segment. As now all 6 cars are lined up, we're going to be waiting on race control to wave the green flag to get these guys.
Oh, a little bit of a jump
Ready.
there by Ford. A little bit on the trigger happy.
Hey, yeah, Ford is excited to get this Fast 6 going. As the rest of these guys going to be very anxious to see.
Time is up. 4 minutes on the clock. That gives them a time for, I'd say, maybe 2 to 3 laps. 3 is a little bit of a stretch. I think it's just going to be 2 because they've got to get this out lap going. C4 jumps out pretty early with Agent behind him.
Kimmy's going to lag behind, same as Ryder, and Beast is going to round out the first couple corners as it looks like Nico, sorry, not Nico, Ford will lead him.
And Ford's got that advantage. Ford's got that advantage. He was first. He's able to shoot out right away. Just go straight to it. Does not need to worry about anything. So
yeah, he doesn't have to worry about the car behind him or the car ahead of him. Ford can just run these next couple laps smooth and sail.
And you got everybody else, you got everybody else worrying about, trying not to stay too close to the guy in front of them. Ford, he's got no problem with that. He's out and go. And I think, he pops a bump there, big bump. Front end completely went off the ground.
Last couple corners gonna run a little wide off exit.
That was very wide.
Outside wall. As Agent's gonna follow suit, as these guys will take the green flag for the first lap.
Agent. Ford pops the grass a little bit there.
He's going to turns 12 and 13, heading to turn 14. He's gonna run a little wide as well, fall similar to Agent. And Kimmy's actually gonna run pretty close to that curb right there. It's gonna get that little bit of a wide exit. As now about all 6 of these guys are gonna hit the green flag, get the first lap going.
Really good double right-hander by Ford. Didn't hit any of the walls. Outside was the most prone, but he was able to keep it within the walls. We'll see what this lap is able to be.
Zishar is handling the Dan Wilden drive right now. He's about to enter turns 12 and 13. That little S, the little S's right there. He's going to turn 14. See how he performs in his corner. He's going to run pretty close to the curb on entry. Fegsley is going to go
good, nice and close to the wall. Let's see where this lap is. He might be able to go for 3.
And Agent almost in that outside wall as well. See where Agent files in.
Yeah, I think most of these guys will be able to get 3. 112.6.
Oh, 112.6. What a lap by Agent. I think that was faster than what Deschard said during qualifying. So as of right now, I believe that is the fastest lap set on track right now.
Discharge popped the wall, coming up into the S's.
And Discharge, he's the only other driver that's set in that 112.6 range, so we'll see where he falls in this time. Right, he's going to fall right behind Ryder. He's going to catch his draft a little bit, so this might be a little boost on his lap.
And that lap that Agent set was in fact the fastest all weekend. 112.6 compared to Discharge's 112.679. So 112.663 to the 112.679.
As Ryder clips the grass in turn number 1. As Discharge is going to be pretty close behind. Now, like we mentioned before, these guys, they don't want to get too close to each other because they can get their dirty air. But Discharge is also at a pretty solid distance where he can catch Ryder's draft and potentially set a faster lap than Agent here, trying to go for that pole position.
Ford was really on the limit there. He was almost.
Oh, Ryder's around at turn number 8. Discharge is going to slide into him. Ryder's around. Both these guys do not have damage so far. Ryder is going to keep the car clean.
That's got to be aggravating for Discharge because he's not going to be able to put down another lap, and that's going to be it. That's got to be pretty annoying. Both for Ryder and Discharge because now they're going to be done.
Solid job by both of these guys to keep it off each other.
I think Beast will be able to get one more. 3, 2, 1. Just right on it. I don't know. It's going to be a call by the officials. That was pretty close. I think he
I
might have
think he hit
just
it
got
right
it.
after, but we'll see what race control says. As Kimmy's gonna be done with his lap.
We'll
And
see we'll
Ryder,
see the call by race control. I'd like to see what the choice is on that. I mean, that was pretty close. I
Ryder's just gonna
believe this
swing
car
it up
was
the
over
middle.
it. Yeah, Ryder's gonna call it. I believe discharge. It's gonna
That
just
charges.
bring it around one more time.
Yeah, it looks like Agent is gonna round out, heading the Dan Weldon corner. Or Dan Weldon straight, sorry. Heading to turns 12 and 13. Let's see what Agent files in.
Agent
And yeah, it
Beast
is
is on his
official.
final lap.
Base is on the white, so race control does.
Beast is very low. I mean, that was close. I didn't even know what it was. That was very close.
Yeah, that was a very close call right there, but
Good
Beast luckily
left-hander
does get another shot, so we'll
coming up
see if
into the
Beast can
S's.
improve. As looks like Agent is officially done with his quality.
I like that drive into the final corner. Coming out was also good. Let's see what it is. It will be improvement, I believe. Can he go put himself into the top 3?
Here we
No,
go. That
no
is
improvement.
unfortunately no.
Yeah, I
That will
believe
be
at the
it
end
for
the tires
Beast.
were just it. I think that was it for the tires. You know,
Yeah,
they
as
probably
Beast.
ran it too long.
Yeah, Beast is on like pretty low tires right now.
And
But
Agent will
Agent will
take
get the pole.
the pole for St. Petersburg.
Dishart second, Ford third, Beast fourth, Kimi fifth, and Ryder will round out the Fast Six. And I mean, as you can see, a lot of these guys in the Fast Six are pretty close to each other. They're just within about a second of each other. Although Ryder is the outlier here, but other than that, a
Shows the
lot of these
pace
guys are
difference
pretty close to each
between
other.
a lot of the top 6. Very impressive for Ryder to point his way in. Obviously, the time that they put down wasn't what they were expecting, but even to point your way into the top 6 is very impressive. You know, you're with
Yeah, especially in a big field, a big competitive field like this, where we have like a bunch of heavy hitters. Pretty solid job for Ryder there to get himself in the first Fast Six in the first quality session of the entire season. So it'll be important to see where Ryder, the growth and development of Ryder throughout the season. A lot of these other new guys as
and
well.
the official results are in. Agent is pole, Discharge second, Ford third, Beast fourth, Kimmy fifth, Ryder sixth, Blake outside the top 6, Blake seventh, Nico eighth, Zed ninth, Anthony 10th, Chesko 11th, Ali 12th, Flicks 13th, and Dale Camone 14th. I think race control did allow him to stay in. But we will see you at the race. We will go trackside. Thank you.